What's good, y'all? So the message I hope to convey in this one is, of course, for any man that's on this semen retention journey. If you find some value in this, take it with you and use it in the rest of your life. Go for it. Make your life great. You know what I'm saying? But this one especially goes out to those of you that you're on your own personal streak. The longest streak you've ever been on, this is for you. For those of you that are on a short streak, this is for you. For those of you that are just now learning about semen retention, this is for you. You know, for those of you that are pretty much, let's just sum it up like this. If you're on 30 days or less, this one is especially for you because this is a foundational point, if you will, that you can always return to if you find yourself about to get weak, if you find yourself about to relapse or something like that. It's like you can always bank back on these little points, almost like a save point in a video game. Before you do something stupid, what do? You hit the save button. So these foundational mantras, these foundational pillars in your mind, every pyramid scheme out there has the 5 pillars, the founding principles. Well, these are your principles that you can always bank on while you're going on in this journey. All right. I've joked about this before, but like I really want you to say, nah, that should be taken seriously. So I want to share it with y'all because this is something that I use in the beginnings of my journey. Okay. The only thing that you should be concerned about spreading open are the pages of a book. I go everywhere with a book. Everywhere I go, I have a book. Even if I don't even read it, I'm always carrying a book with me. More than likely, if I'm not carrying it on my person, it's in the car. You know, if my phone dies, if I find myself waiting too long for somebody, whatever, I can entertain myself without staring at this phone. You know, for those of you that are interested, this is the Emerald Tablet, Alchemy for Personal Transformation by Dennis William Hawk. You know what I'm saying? A very amazing book. I'm about halfway through it. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, some of y'all get that. Yes, I should be concerned with books, but what are you comparing this to? The only thing I should be spreading open is a book. Yes, because you have to remember, some of y'all are past this stage where you're going through the withdrawal symptoms of excessive ejaculation, whether that comes in the form of watching a lot of pornography with the masturbation or excessive amounts of sex, a lot of meaningless sex, like you as a man stacking up unnecessary bodies. You as a man are catching bodies that you're not proud of. You know, a couple, like I'm very much a gentleman with it. Like, you know, I don't kiss and tell, but like, you know, at the same time, it's like, you know, every once in a while you catch that one, you know, once again, I'm speaking through other people's perspectives because my sexual experience is very limited, but it's like, you know, you catch that one, but yo, I hit that. Damn, bro, good shit. But then some of y'all are catching these bodies because they're the only girls that give you some attention, and it's like, yo, you hit that? Nah, bro, I ain't do that. No, I would never fuck with her. Nah, bro, fuck that. So you catching bodies that you're not even proud of. You just taking the easiest thing that you can get. Is that something that you should be spending your time doing? You spending your time on something that you don't even actually want, but hey, since it's there, pussy's, right? No, you need to be growing while you're on this journey. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for example, hold up. While we're on that topic real quick, you know, okay, fuck it. We're just going to keep on going. I had like 6 thoughts that like popped up in my brain. But like, you have to think about this. There are so many things that you could be thinking about in your day-to-day life. And half of y'all are still thinking about having sex with your dream porn star. I'm a fan. Can you have sex with me? So, let's get this straight. So you just watched this chick take 3 dicks at one time. You just watched 8 dudes nut on this chick. You just watched her fuck the biggest dick you've ever seen in the world. Fucking goddamn, what's his name? Lex Steele and some Mandingo kickstand having motherfuckers. You just watched her do that and you said, hey, I want next. That's weird, dog. I don't know. Like, to each their own. I mean, if you down with being sloppy seconds, I mean, that's your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? But couldn't be me, though. You know, I have too many other things I could be focusing on. Like, you guys are still focusing on your favorite porn star that you watch get ran through every single day. And you want your turn to stick your dick in that same hole. Y'all are sitting here fantasizing about porn stars with fake asses, fake titties, fake lips, fake hair, fake lashes, fake nails, even their goddamn toes are fake, you know, and you like, yeah, I want that. So a woman that's out here portraying fake sex to drain you of your sexual energy and you're about to just walk into that trap. Yup, yup, me next. All right. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then I ain't talking to you. But for those of you with some common sense, the only thing that y'all need to be focused on is spreading open is a book. Because yes, the semen retention practice is powerful in itself. But like I always say, and I want y'all to remember this, that it's just a catalyst. It's a tool that needs to be coupled with something else. You know, while you are saving this energy, what are you going to be doing with this energy? There's nothing wrong with having sexual thoughts. But once again, we've been taught only if you get the tingle down under, go handle it, go masturbate, or go find some chick that you can call up to come through and handle it for you. So it's only, even though that the act of sex is a mind, body, and spiritual experience, you are only focused on the physical, completely ignoring the fact that you're sticking your dick in a rotten apple. And you wondering why, damn, bro, I don't know what's been going on with me. Or after you get done messing with someone, your life just feels awkward. You're hitting every red light. You're tripping over stuff. You put your shirt on backwards this morning because you took in a bunch of negative energy, my guy. The vagina is a portal. And it's like you ever seen, for some of you nerds out there, like you be seeing like the Starship Enterprises, like all these, like, you know, like interstellars, like these space stations and stuff. And like, you know, when the ship has to like lock on to like the part where like it like links up and like they can have like the little tunnel that they can flow through from the ship to the station. It's like you have to have the right frequency. You have to line up. But some of y'all just walking around blind. Anyone that wants this dick, you can have it. And you're completely ignoring the fact that you're fucking with like some goddamn succubuses in the real world. Some of y'all be like, oh, there's a succubus that tried to give me a wet dream and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's spiritual aspects to this journey, but some of y'all ain't ready for that conversation. But then some of y'all are really out here fucking with these Jezebels and these Delilahs out here. Wondering why your life doesn't seem like it's moving. Wondering why like real men don't give a shit about how many girls you knock back, because we're looking at the chicks that you pull. We just be like, you proud of that, my guy? All right, I mean, if you say so. You need to be making yourself better. If you ain't fucking, why are you still so concerned with women? Why are you still concerned with having women like hanging off of your shoulder? Oh my God, yeah. Why do you care? Why are you not trying to make yourself the best version of yourself that you can be? There will always be women in this world. They can wait. Your success cannot. The earlier that you get to like a really good point that you go, okay, now I can enjoy the fruits of my labor. The faster you get to that, the faster that you can enjoy all this type of stuff, but you get back into that dating world with a balanced mind. You know, for me, especially, one of the things that I spent my time learning was more about sex. There was like and I've talked about the books before, but it was like the sexual teachings of the Jade Dragon and the sexual teachings of the White Tigress. Pretty much the male sexual teachings and the female sexual teachings. I read through both of those books, you know, because I found it very important to truly understand what it was I was getting into when I engaged in sexual intercourse, you know. But the problem with me is like I learned too much and I actually applied this stuff. See, I can't learn this stuff and be like, oh, well, I'm not going to apply this. Well, I read the book. It was cool, but let's see if this applies. No, it's I know this is true because I experienced it in my limited sexual experience. I experienced everything in the books. I was like, that's what was going on? That's what happened. I did feel that. I did notice that. Oh, and then when I, like, you know, with me being on the bench now, with me like being celibate, like I be looking around and I see the hardships men and women are going through with their immature understandings of what sex is. And I'm sitting here looking at young people like, what are y'all doing? You didn't know that he was only, huh? And when you are just overall just more well-rounded in the content that you are taking in, the more well-rounded you are as a man. Yes, read some books about alchemy. Read some books about cars. Read some books about sports management. Read some books about, I don't know, goddamn growing grass. You know, read some books about trees around you. Read some books about animals. Read some books about history. Read everything. Because how many of y'all can talk about semen retention in a cool way? A chick is interested in you. What are you going to talk to her about? Semen retention all day? No. Talk to her about the things that you've been learning in the meantime. You know, for me personally, it's like I've definitely become, what's the word for it? Like, was it sapiosexual? I forgot. Nevertheless, I'm super, attracted to it, like an intellect. Someone that can articulate their position, a person that's teaching me something, especially in a woman. It's like, teach me something. Whoa, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. That's the easiest way to get to me. Yeah, you could be fine as shit, but if you dumb as fuck, we ain't have nothing to talk about, because I've educated myself and I have the same requirements of people that try to enter my world. I'm not saying we have to read the same books or be in the same genre or anything like that, but I'm a smart dude. I can't be around dumb motherfuckers, male or female. I can't do it because I've leveled up. The fuck you look like being a level 100 paladin hanging out with the level 2 baby archer that's still using like the starter slingshot. They don't even have a real bow and arrow yet. You over here doing incantations, like making your sword glow with holy energy and shit, with your armor that's like fucking World of Warcraft type of shit. Your armor's glowing and shit. You got level 10,000 dragon scale, I'm just using nerd terms here, whatever armor, and you're still hanging out with homie like flicking rocks with his little slingshot, still fighting the starter pig monsters or something like that. What you look like? You've leveled up, so the people around you are going to start to level up. But in the meantime, one of the things that I still battle with, don't get me wrong, I'm a lonely individual. This path is lonely, and that's something that some of y'all might experience. But when you come out on the other side, I can almost guarantee you, it's going to be worth it. That lonely phase, all of your blessings are going to flood in because now you are at the level to receive them. All these, like the young dudes that get into semen retention just to get the girl, it's like, don't get me wrong, it's going to happen, but like that was going to happen anyway. Why not make yourself that much better? Why not educate yourself? Why not arm yourself with information? Like that's the best weapon you can have, information. If you know where your enemy is going to be, you can set it up. If you know that your enemy is going to be walking in the midst of a ravine, even with less people, if you strategize correctly and you just get some boulders on both sides of the ravine that they're going to go through, all you got to do is roll down some big ass boulders and you can take out a whole army with a handful of men. That's why information is so important. Some of y'all are still living from your ego. Some of y'all are still living from, well, I fucked 16 bitches last week. So, oh yeah, you can't tell me shit, bro. I fucked bitches. Y'all must be new to this channel because I don't give a fuck about your hoes. I don't give a fuck about your bitches. I'm over here, and men like me are over here dabbling with women, with queens and goddesses. The women that don't put up with your bullshit. The women that trigger you when they leave you on red and you gave her the best game that you can muster up because she's not interested in your style. She don't care about your car. She don't care about your clothes. She cares about your character. See, that's who I'm talking to. That's what we're talking to over here. You could have your girls that are validated through the guys that want them. You could go deal with these girls that spend all that spending the whole time taking pictures because they get that dopamine rush from getting all those likes, getting all those dudes thirsty in their comments. You can join that crowd if you want to. You can be that thirsty dude and some IG mom, some OnlyFans girl say, oh, pick me, senpai. Oh, hey, girl. Hey, oh, I tipped you $5. Can I get a picture of your big toe? You can be that guy if you want to. But we're going to be over here exchanging our thoughts about what we read. We're going to be exchanging our thoughts about something that came to our minds. We're going to be like engaging in intellectual conversation, high level, high building, highly motivating, high vibrational conversation over here, growing together as men and women. There's no hatred between us over here. All this red pill shit, girls be doing this, and girls think that they run things, and girls are hypergamous, girls only want the rich guy, girls want the bad boy that's going to cheat on them. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you can keep on making excuses and being a little whiny little bitch all you want, or you could be over here not giving a damn about it because you are more interested, like I said, spreading this open instead of some cheeks. To the next one. Peace.